Hi, Dr. Dolly. First, I would like to thank you for all you do. It is so reassuring to know that you are out there helping doctors and their families navigate through the world of personal finance. I'm a doctor's wife. My husband is currently in a 1 year fellowship and has asked me to help him with the search for his first attending job. After reading your blog and listening to the podcast, I know how important that first job really is. However, I can't help but worry that we're so unprepared for this whole process. Between recruiters, compensation reports, and few of our physician friends willing to talk about money, how do I ensure my husband gets fair pay for his work? What is your opinion on compensation reports like the MGMA? Further, we've never had to negotiate a contract before, worry about restrictive covenants, or ensure we had proper benefits. I was wondering if you had any advice on how to get a sound first attending job that sets us up for financial success. Thank you.
Okay, she's asking, how do I make sure my husband's paid fairly? What's your opinion of MGMA? How should we negotiate a contract? All good questions. It's wonderful to have somebody else in your corner helping take care of this stuff while you're busy learning how to practice medicine. But these are obviously pretty important questions as you come out of residency. So how do you make sure you're paid fairly? Well, the only way to do so is to know what you're worth. And the way you know what you're worth is by finding out what other docs that do similar work to you are getting paid. Now, you can do that in some ways by calling up all your residency mates that graduated last year, find out what they're doing at their jobs, where they're at, and what they're getting paid. And that'll give you a pretty good sense for what your value is. If you want more specifics, particularly for local geographic areas, it can make sense to look at more fine-tuned data. Now, Medscape every year will publish some information about salary surveys. A lot of specialties have their own salary survey. For example, in emergency medicine, Daniel Stearns does a fairly complex survey of salaries each year. But I don't know that something like that is available in every single specialty. So that leaves people to go to MGMA. And this is a company that compiles data, salary data for doctors and similar professionals. It uses this to make a profit, right? They sell the data. They sell this data to hospitals and other people who are hiring docs. They sell it to docs who want to know what they're worth. But it's going to cost you, several $100s, sometimes $700 or $800 to get access to that data. It's not super cheap. One of the best ways to get a hold of it, however, is to hire a contract negotiation firm or contract review firm. Most of these, including the ones I put on my website, like Contract Diagnostics, will provide this data to you as part of their service. So they're going to review your contract for you, go over it, help you understand the terms and which ones might not be that good. They can help you negotiate it if you need to, and they will also tell you if you are being paid fairly. And so I think that's totally worth spending a few $100s on your last year of residency or fellowship as you're getting ready to move on to your adult job, and to not only understand what could happen with this contract if you're not happy with them or they're not happy with you, but also just to know you're not getting hosed, that you're getting a fair price. You'd think it wouldn't be that hard, but it is. You don't get paid what you're worth. You get paid what you negotiate. So you can check out our recommended firms at whitecoatinvestor.com/contract-negotiation-and-review. It's under the recommended tab on the main website. If you want your questions answered by the White Coat Investor, record your question at whitecoatinvestor.com/YQA or click the link in the description.
My dad, your host, Dr. Dolly, is a practicing emergency physician, blogger, author, and podcaster. He is not a licensed accountant, attorney, or financial advisor, so this podcast is for your entertainment and information only and should not be considered official, personalized financial advice.